Thank you so much for joining us today. Kristar Galactica, your fairy god, sis, Saint Joe, Narcata, Galactivators, bringing beats to the mix. Gonna enter yoga, meditate on bliss, tune into divine self, harmonize with this, integrate the oneness, infinite, 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 infinite up, infinite in, infinite connection, infinite blending, infinite oneness, infinite light, infinite moment, now beyond time. Super friends, Galactivate! It's our Galactivation time, so welcome. We invite you to settle in and join us for the next hour or so of our magnificently, wonderfully busy lives. We're going to just carve out this moment for ourselves to sit beyond time in a container together that we create in our mind. So I invite you to sit now, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Thank you to our fairy god family joining us here online and in person on the beach. Beautiful Love Beach, Belmont Shore, Horny Corner at this time. We're going to find our breath and galactically. So for those of us following the galactic calendar, radial time, this is a spectral day in our white wind wave spell, where the very air that we are breathing in is alchemizing within our spiritual heart center and blessing us with inner guidance and wisdom and a spiritual presence, a manifestation of the feminine forces, the Shaktis within us at this time, balancing out the yang forces, the masculine, the outer, the physical, the manifest world, with the inner, the yin, the space, the spiritual, the breath, the life force, the still, the silent, the soundless, the force, the source, the Shakti. The Shakti, that energy that animates the world. And on this day, this energy is turning us inward into our hearts and creating that space of yoga, union, balance in Anahata, our star of King David himself, our Merkaba's anchor. From the above place, the spiritual place, into our bodies, down to the tip of our spine. As we inhale through the left and right side. And then that breath, as it reaches the edges of our inner universe, it turns around and it flows out as we exhale. My beautiful spectral human divine. And it flows out of our body, out our nostrils, out our mouth, out our pores, out our crown. It radiates all around us, forming a container of light, forming a frequency wave that travels beyond our physical form to the space around us, and at some point it turns back around and comes back in. The dance of infinity. From prima materia to materia prima. That space beyond time in that heart center, Anahata. Visualize the above place, that spiritual place, the breath, the wind flowing into us. And as we exhale, it flows out of us into the space beyond Shakti, generating that life force, that prana, that in and out, that exchange, the Elohim, the Kundalini, the Serpentine energy. And let's inhale our arms up to the sky, now focusing on our intention. We're going to imagine with the power of our mind's eye, our third eye, as we bring our palms together overhead, the formation of an energy vortex above our head. Let's interlace our fingers, keeping the pointer fingers extended up. And we're going to make little circles in one direction, just tracing a big opening above our crown, Sahasrara chakra, the 8th chakra above our head, the soul star chakra. Just tracing circles. Notice what direction you're spinning as you breathe in right through the center of that great O, that great nothing above you. And invite Shakti, the feminine energy, to manifest as we come to stillness. Lean back, look up through that third eye, breathe in, suck it in, pull those hands down to your third eye, coming forward, bringing those hands down to your heart, down your chest, and then exhale, haul the breath out, folding it, walking our hands forward. Send everything out, all your intent shines, super friends. Breathe it in, receive it, and rising on back up. We're gonna shift the crossing of our legs, bringing the other leg up, flowing with our breath in divine timing. Let's roll our shoulders up and back. Slowly deepening the movements in our breath. And then we're gonna inhale our arms up overhead, and we're gonna stoke the fires here, super friends. So we're gonna call upon the forces of our Manipura chakra, the power of digestion, passion, pleasure, purpose, fire, baby Buddha, Maitreya. Into your belly, we're gonna breathe in the sun god Ra, the fire serpent, the Kundalini Shakti. Into your belly with some Kapala Bhakti, breath of fire. So we're gonna first roll those fingers in, keeping our thumbs up, transcending the ego, and then we're gonna pull in and exhale. Keep going. Visualize a flame, a flaming serpent, a seraphim, celestial seraphim, coming down from your open crown, through the soul star chakra, through the heart of the sun. Rum, 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 rum. Rum, rum, rum. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Inhale. Hold it at the top. Interlace the fingers. Opposite finger. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Look up at that third eye. And when you can't hold it anymore, we'll exhale and fold and hold it out. Look at that third eye. See it open, 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 open. Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om. Before we exhale, let's trace our hands in a circle the opposite way, inviting that divine nectar to flow. Om Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om. Stir in the pot of that divine life force, the prana, the amrita, the bliss in our brain, in our third eye, in our inner bio-crystalline technology, in our water body, in our human body suit. Om Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om. Breathe in, lean back. And exhale, fold, taking it forward, hand to the ground, giving thanks. Thank you for the love. Thank you, Diamond, Diamond, Diamond. Thank you for the lightning bolts. Thank you, super friends. And send all of our breath to the earth below, all of our intentions, all of our shaktis, all of our yogi superpowers. May all beings be blessed. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings turn to gold and diamonds and abundance and value and happiness and joy and creativity and peace and harmony. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om. Inhaling, walking our hands up. Let's bring our arms up overhead, giving thanks to the Most High. Envision 3 serpents flowing out of us. Elohim, Seraphim, Cherubim. New little cherubs, new life forms, new little babies, new little love babies in the field all above us, shooting little bow and arrows of love to us, making us fall in love with all of life, with one another, with the animals, with nature. Let's just envision this now as we bring our hands back behind us, back to the ground, lifting our hearts, opening, leaning up and back, and taking our chin side to side as we smile, gazing through that third eye. Visualize we're just wiping that magical mirror, that magical genie's lamp in our imagination inside of us, the Ajna chakra. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Shakti. All right, super friends. And coming on forward, let's roll our shoulders up, back down. Play with some lion's breath. Inhale and then exhale. Stick your tongue out, open those eyes up. And taking those shoulders forward. Imagine yourself turning into Narsimha, the ferocious lion-headed form of Vishnu, the savior of the world and the universe and everything that is good, the destroyer of everything detrimental, demonic, evil, and horrendous. All right, super friends, let's unwind these legs and shake them out and give thanks and some gratitude. Maybe even give them a little slap of love. Set a little intention. May these legs carry us forward in joy on our yellow brick road, golden path of adventure and fun and creation and divine realization, to health, to wealth, to happiness, to joy, to fun, to community, to happily ever after, every day, vital, and just slap those souls, super friends. May our souls be fully present in our bodies. Tap those toes together. There's no place like Love Beach. And then we're gonna bring these hands up, slapping that torso, side to side. Give yourself hugsy woos. And just whisper sweet nothings to yourself. Self, I love you. Let's say that. Self, I love you. And let's notice which arm is on the top. Open our arms up wide. Affirmation time, please repeat after me. I open to receive all of today's blessings.
I open to receive all of today's blessings.
And then give ourselves a big hug on the other side. Tap those arms. Affirmation time, please repeat after me. You are so deserving.
You are so deserving.
And I am so deserving.
I am so deserving.
And we are all so deserving.
We are all so deserving.
And then let's open our arms up again. I open to receive all of today's blessings.
I open to receive all of today's blessings.
And then let's bring our hands to the top of our head. So in this white wind spiritual wave spell, Like the fairies, you got to believe in them in order for them to be real for you. So let's, in our mind's eye, look up to the top of our crown and visualize a halo circling around, energy vortexing in from our highest self. Tap in on the front of the back. Let's give a little massage to our forehead, side to side, up and down, and the front and the back of our skulls. Softening that muscle all the way on the top of our head and the sides. Feet flexed, hinging at the waist forward as we do our face yoga here. Getting into our jaw, the sides of our ears, hinging over those legs with a straight back. Send even those elbows out to the side and breathing, activating all these reflexology points from our soles to our crown, to our face. All the meridians, all the pathways that the Kundalini Prana Shakti energy flows. And in your mind's eye, envision that inner grid, the ley lines, the meridian lines awakening in your body, the trigger points, bringing all your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments into balance. And then we'll bring ourselves down, hands down to our feet. Thank you for sharing the live, super friends. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The breath strengthens, super friends. Let's inhale, reach these arms up, giving thanks. And exhale, hands back behind. First fingers lean back. Stretch, lift our heart. Point our toes. Lift up our chin. Push the tongue up inside of your teeth to the roof of your mouth. Roll your head, your neck, your eyes side to side, making big smile lines in the sky. Let's stick our tongue out, take our tongue side to side. Face yoga. And then bringing our head and neck back to center. Let's flip those fingers around so they're facing forward. Point those toes, press into the ground, lift our hips, reverse plank. Big smile, lift our hearts. Om Shakti 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 Om. And coming on back down to the ground when you're ready, rolling onto the tops of our hands. So our palms are up and our fingers are facing back, and we can just walk them forward, lifting our heart until you feel a gentle stretch in your forearms. So maybe your hands are up by your knees, or maybe you feel the stretch when you're sitting back. Just inchworm and find where that edge is while still lifting our heart. And we're gonna play with dropping our ears side to side as we breathe and smile. And then we'll flip those palms over so the palms are down and the fingers are facing back. So turn your fingers to face back where your glute is. So the inner elbows are facing forward. You should feel this going all the way up those inner wrists. All right, super friends, and now release. Let's bring our knees in, hugging them in into a little ball. our neck, side to side. And then let's swing our legs around so we come into a tabletop. Hands under our shoulders and knees under our hips. We'll play with some cats and cows. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, your drishti. Exhale, arch your spine, drop your crown, pull those hips forward. Flowing with our breath, inhale, drop our belly. Exhale, arch our spine, dropping our crown. Breathing in, flowing with our breath. Imagine our breath being that primordial life force, the Shakti. And as we breathe and move, it flows into all the parts of our bodies, washes everything clean, and then spins out around us like a giant cobra, raising its giant hood above our head to protect us at that soul star chakra. As we breathe, that breath is flowing out of us, just making serpent after serpent that encircles our body as we start to make big spirals with our spine. Serpentine circles coming up the back side, over the top of our head, spreading that hood wide and protecting us, supporting us, guiding us. The Kundalini Prana Shakti. One direction, the other direction. Har Har Mahadev. As we are reaching the final days of the Maha Kumbh Mela season. All the planets are lined up. 7 planets blasting us with energy. Mars returning from its retrograde, coming back, marching forward with the power of the warrior inside of us. Coming back to center, let's take our spine side to side in the horizontal plane. The nectar of that divine feminine force of the universe, Mohini, pouring the nectar of immortality as we harness and harvest all these energies. Let's bring our knees together. Let's send our right leg back and up as we inhale. And as we exhale, bring it forward to our nose. As we inhale, send it up. And as we exhale, bring it up high and over to our right elbow. Exhale, send it up. Deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Breathe in, extend. And as we exhale, bring this knee to our elbow, up and high, over to the right. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Last one, exhale, knee up high, over to that right elbow. Bring it on back, and bring it down. Cat, cow. Move that spine around. And let's take our knees wide. We're going to take an intermission before we do the other side. So bringing our right hand just a little bit forward. Let's extend this left arm up high and make some circles with our wrist. One direction, the other direction. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Hari Om, Hari Om. And as we exhale, bring that left shoulder and cheek down to the ground. And all the way down, pressing so that that heart lifts open. Fill up with the love of dog, super friends. Left arm extending straight across. And You can keep the hips high or sit back more towards your heels. Keep that left hip reaching towards the right. Keep that breath flowing, your heart opening. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. And if you'd like to elevate this right arm up or wrap it behind your back, you can. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti. And coming on back to center. As we bring this right hand down, press into the ground, elevate this left arm up, rising on up. Make some circles with this left shoulder, same arm, still same side. Breathe into your belly. Open and then forward. All right, back to center. Bringing our knees under our hips. Cat, cow, move our spine up and down. All right, super friends, knees together. As we take a deep breath in and inhale this left leg up high. And exhale, bring this knee to our nose. Inhale, elevate. Bending that knee as we exhale, bring this knee high over to our left elbow. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee high to that left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. And bring it on back down. Coming back to our tabletop. Move that spine around. And taking those knees wide. Bringing this left hand forward a little bit. Right arm up to the sky. Let's make some circles with that right wrist. Bringing our gaze, our eyes to look up and circle around. Face yoga. Circle your eyes and your wrist the other way. Oh, Shivaya. And breathing in, big smile. Affirmation time, please repeat after me. I love my life.
I love my life.
I love my life. One more time. I love my life. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring that shoulder and cheek down to the ground. Squaring those hips, coming onto that shoulder, onto that cheek. Pressing into the ground with that left arm, opening up your heart. Finding that breath. And then this left hand is welcome to stay on the ground or come up to the sky or wrap behind your back. Keep that right hip reaching towards the right and that heart opening and the breath flowing. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Follow that infinity breath. Through the 8th chakra, achieving the 9th chakra, the Earth Star chakra below. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti. And winding that left hand from wherever it is, bringing it back to the earth and pressing into the ground, inhaling this right arm and making big circles with this shoulder. Meditating with our 9 chakra system, super friends. The above place, the below place. Corresponding, cohering, entangling. Heavens and the earth converge to create the lila within the Maya. Hands back down to the ground. Knees under our hips. One more cat-cow round. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your drishti. Follow the breath in. And then exhale, follow the breath out as you tuck your chin, press into the ground, lift from the hips, the heart, cat. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. All right, super friends, coming back to neutral spine. Let's curl our toes, lift those knees, press up and back into a downward dog. Deep breath in, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. As we exhale, let's shift our weight forward to plank. Let's lower our knees, chest, chin down to the ground. Inhale, peel our hearts up, cobra. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, we're gonna press up and back into a child's pose, stretching out our lower back. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti. Inhale, coming up, curl the toes towards our tabletop, press into the ground, back into downward dog. Reach those heels down. Rest in your hands, reach with your heels, lift those hips, let your head fall between your arms, shake your neck out. Send the breath to any tightness. Inhale, shifting our weight forward to plank. This time when we lower, we can take a knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Elbows in, lowering down. Inhale, peeling up, cobra. Or up dog, yogi's choice. And settling on back down, press up and back. Once again, child's pose. Stretch our lower back. This time as we breathe here, let's take our arms up and over, walking them over that thigh, over to the right side. Deep stretch in our lower back. Head between our arms, left arm reaches towards the right. Om Shakti, 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 Om. walking our hands back through center, over that left thigh, over to the other side. Om Shakti, 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 Om Shakti. Inhaling, coming back to center, hands to the ground, back to our tabletop. Curl those toes, press into the ground, downward dog, here we go. Reach those heels down. Deep breath in here. Exhale, one more little mini flow as we shift our weight forward to plank, lowering down either chaturanga or Nisthasana, lifting our hearts, either cobra or up dog, thighs up or down, yogi's choice. And then lowering on down to the ground, do push up if you like, pressing up, either into child's pose or straight back into downward dog, yogi's choice. If you're in child's pose, coming up on your knees, tabletop, and then back up into downward dog. Bringing our feet to meet one another in our downward dog. Let's inhale this right leg up. And as we exhale, let's float it on forward up to our hands. Pivoting that back heel so the arch is lined up with that front heel. We're going to rise on up, elevating our hips, our shoulders, our arms forward for a warrior one. Bending into that front knee. Make sure you can see your big toe, second toe. Lift your heart, lift your arms. Breathe into the power. Jai, Jai, Durgaya. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Breathing in, we're going to take it to a warrior two. So opening our hips and shoulders out to the side, bending that front knee over our ankle, turning our gaze as our arms reach away from one another. Keep that back shoulder back, the back hip back, keep that knee bent. Deep breath, focus on the middle finger of that front hand, and blast rainbows. Super friends, Galactivate! Kapow! Deep breath in as this right palm comes up, left hand above or below that knee, reversing our warrior. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Let the Shakti, the life force, the prana manifest within us today. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Inhale, coming on forward. We're going to lightly plant this elbow on this thigh and reach this left arm forward, opening our hearts. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Extended side ankle. Inhale, rising back up to our warrior two. Straighten that front leg. I'm going to reach forward with this left arm, taking it into a triangle. Left arm up. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, rising on up. Let's bend that front leg. Cartwheel these arms down. Float this leg back into a downward dog. Hips up to the sky. And exhale, shift our weight forward to plank. Lower on down, either Nisthasana or chaturanga. Inhaling up cobra or up dog. Big smile. Exhaling maybe with a push-up, either back to child's pose or into downward dog. If you're in child's pose, come up to downward dog, through tabletop. Om Namah Shivaya. Ha. Feet together, deep breath in, left leg rises. Om Namah Shivaya. Exhaling, floating this foot forward up to that front left hand. Pivot that back sole so that back arch lines up with the front heel. Rising up, squaring those hips forward, shoulders forward, arms upward, gaze inward. Breathing into our inner warrior, Durga, yeah? Warrior's peace. Deep breath. And then opening our hips and shoulders out to the side, bending that front knee. Stretch the back arm and leg away from one another, focusing on that middle finger of your front hand. Make sure that knee is right above your ankle. You can see your big toes. Stretch that back arm back. Deep, powerful breath. Super friends, Galactivate! Rainbows! Out, drop Buddha Maitreya fingertips. Reversing our warrior, left arm up overhead, right hand above or below our knee or wrap behind your back as you bend and open and stretch and breathe. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And coming on forward, we're gonna float this knee, this arm on this knee. Swing this right arm up overhead as we keep bending that knee over that ankle, extended side angle. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. And rising on up. Coming back into our warrior two. Ah, feel the burn. Fire's the burn. And let's straighten that front leg. Ah, reaching forward with that left arm. And then pivoting. Left arm down, right arm up. Take it a try. Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, rising on up. Bending that front knee as we exhale, cartwheel the arms. Floating back, downward doggy. Breathing here. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, lowering down. Thank you for the gifts, Jay. Inhale, peeling up. Spread your Kundalini Shakti around. Visualize it filling like a cup. The breath flowing in, filling you up and then turning around. Overflow as you exhale, lowering on down into the ground. Pushing on up into plank, back to down dog. Bending our knees, look forward between our hands. As we breathe in at the bottom of our exhale, walk, hop, or float that feet up. The feet up to your hands. Lift up with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bending our knees, let's start to rise up. Let's pause at halfway and lift those arms up for a chair. As we breathe in, and as we exhale, let's take our arms out to the side, cactus arms. Inhale, reach those arms up, smile. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, rise, come up onto our tippy toes, and then hands back behind. Interlace those fingers, pull back down, up on those tippy toes, balancing now. Breathing in like ballerinas, going on point. And then let's reach our arms up. Look at the sky. Focus on our intention one more time, leaning back close together and bring it down the center line. Woo! Kundalini. Hands to our hearts, bowing. Waheguru. Bowing to the divine that lives inwardly. Om Namah Shivaya. Left hand on our heart, right hand on our left, bowing to our heart. Manifesting the Shakti of beauty within our heart, Anahata, divine feminine energy. Kundalini Shakti, Sita Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Om Namah Shivaya. In our inner circuitry. All right, super friends, let's play with a little balance here. So, feet together and baby bend in our knees. We're going to pick up this left foot and slide it up from that. Phase 1, just toes on the ground, foot on our inner ankle. Phase 2, bringing that foot to that inner shin, inner calf. Phase 3, bring it up to that inner thigh. Phase 4, tuck it in to that inner crease with the knee down. Just find where your body's at today, honor it, respect it, and then when we're there, we'll grow our branches. Arms up to the sky and just breathe in balance. Peaceful mind. Let's touch our thumb and our pointer finger together, our Jupiter finger, that we harness all the power of Jupiter that's here right now. The largest planet, the heart chakra of the solar system. Listening to those sound waves of Jupiter in the air, silence beyond the sounds. And then release that leg, these hands, and shake it all around. Shake it out. Shake your hips out, shake your shoulders out. Rock those arms side to side. Forward and back, left and right. Move it all around. Twist side to side. Let our arms slap our body. Breathe in, visualize all that life force chi going to the ends of our fingers, turning around, flowing back out as we exhale. All right, coming back to center, coming to our mountain pose, stillness, just notice and observe. Third eye open, physical eyes closed, gazing at that drishti point in the ajna, focusing, seeing that life force inside of you. Left side, right side, center line, Ida, Idala, Pingala, and Sushumna nadis. Let's inhale our arms up to the sky. Connect to the soul star chakra, the above side. Bringing our hands down the center line, bowing. Connecting to the earth star chakra on the other side. Right foot starts to come up as we ground through that left sole. First phase is we just have those toes on the ground and just that heel up. Phase 2 is we bring that foot into that inner calf, inner shin. Phase 3, we bring it all the way up to that inner thigh. Find our balance wherever it lies. Phase 4, tuck it into that crease in the inner thigh. And whenever we're ready, wherever we're at, growing our branches and breathing. Focus on a space that's not moving. Invite your mind to quiet. Let the breath, the life force, the prana, the shakti, awaken in your plexus. Pour from your spine, your brainstem, down your spine into your plexus. Golden Amrita, Amrit, the Kumbha, the nectar of immortality. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shri Avatar Babaji Namaha. I am the sacred banyan tree. And then let's release and shake and release and move and twist and move those arms. Open the shoulders. Spiral all around. All right, let's let those hands hit our bodies once again. Breathe it in. See that breath going into your fingertips, into your hips, into your soles, into your hair. Spinning around, coming back out. Shake it out. Come to stillness. Observe what you feel now. What's changed? Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. We're going to release our hips now, super friends, okay? So tucking that chin under. Inhale, lift our hearts. And we're going to be stepping that left foot back, bending that right knee. And we'll start by just bringing both hands to the inside of that right foot. And just let that knee be over our ankle. And let that knee fall open to the side. And then from here, let's heel toe this foot across to the left. So, squaring our hips. Maybe that foot wants to come in a little closer towards that left thigh to square those hips. Just feel into it. Find where your edge is. Flexing that foot to protect your knee. Squaring the shoulders, lift your heart, focus on your intention. Breathe in all of this beautiful light, the frequencies, the photon packets, the light lingas in the now into your third eye. And as we exhale, let's walk our hands forward and fold into the sleeping swans. Om Namah Shivaya. breath in. As we exhale, rising on up. Rolling onto the side of this hip, flipping it all around. We're going to just bring ourselves down into a cobra. Lift our chin, lift our eyes. Stick our tongue out, move it side to side. And slowly lowering on down. Curl the toes, press up plank, upper push up, back to downward dog. Inhale, look forward, between our hands. Exhale, walk, hop, or float our feet up. Inhale, lift our back, our spine, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, drop our hips. Lift our arms up towards a chair. We're going to swing our arms back. Inhale, swing them forward. Exhale, swing them back. Inhale, lift them forward. Exhale, swing them back. Up and forward. Swing them back. Up and forward, rising up onto our tippy toes. Reach for the stars. Reach for the light. Reach for your enlightenment. Reach for the Shakti. Clap it together, bring it down to the center like, woo, shake your hips out. Kundalini, let it come into our body. Visualize in our third eye, our body filling up with full spectrum light. Gamma, X-ray, ultraviolet, visible light, infrared, microwave, radio waves, the full packet. From the photon to the phonon, the whole linga of light. Breathe it in. Om Namah Shivaya. Breathe it out. Breathe in, arms up and out. Breathe out, exhale, folding. Breathe in, lift our heart. Breathe out, step the right foot back. Dropping our knee down, bringing our hands to the inside of this foot. Just let that knee begin to fall open to the side. Make sure that knee is in alignment with your ankles so you're not overextending that knee. There's lots of room between your legs. Make sure that foot is up by your hands. Thank you for the gifts, super friends. And then we'll back up out of this and heel toe this left foot across our body over towards the right side. Continuing to flex that foot and square your hips. Wherever the leg ends up is perfect. And then we will, when we're ready, walk ourselves forward for a sleeping swan. Om Namah Shivaya. Invite your breath to bring Shakti, the life force, the spiritual energy of creation that animates all the forms and fills all the dimensions, all the worlds, and flows on the waves of breath. And allow your breath to be her vehicle, the vehicle of the divine, feminine, motherly, sisterly, beloved, beautiful force that inspires action, that encourages growth, that nurtures life, that harmonizes and loves, that brings order and structure, order to the structures, balance to all things. Breathe that into this side, receive it into you. Visualize all of our emotions, our water body all coming to balance. Beauty and grace and harmony, like a finely tuned instrument, like a spiritual tuning fork for your third eye. Oh. Inhaling, rising on up. Swinging this leg around. Once again, we're going to come into one more downward dog, releasing that hip, walking it out. Shifting our weight forward to plank, lowering on down to the ground, peeling up cobra or up dog. Let's take our neck side to side, big smile here, squeeze those shoulders. And coming on down, pressing up, let's push up and back into a child's pose. And then breathing our way up, we're going to come on to our back side. So flipping ourselves over. Maybe you want to take a drink of water before we go to our back if you're ready for that. So using your third eye, just scan your body, super friends. Inner golden eye. Scan your body, see what you notice inside. Let's draw our right knee into our chest. And then we're gonna guide it over to the left side as we extend our right arm and shoulder up and back to the right. Twist our upper body to the right, our lower body twist to the left. Om Shakti, Om Shakti. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti. And coming on back to center, let's draw our left knee in and take it over to the right side as we extend our left arm and shoulder up and back to the left. And coming on back to center, squeezing those knees in. Tight, tight, tight. Scanning your body if there's anything else you need before we go into our final resting pose. Please give that to yourself now, super friends. For a few more breaths. And when you're ready, we're going to make our way onto our backside for our final resting pose, our Savasana. The easiest and most important of all the asanas, the non-doing, simply being. So placing yourself on the earth, head, neck, and spine in a straight line, arms and legs falling open and out to the side. Make sure your neck is neutral and long, elongated. If you need to cover yourself up with any item or article of clothing, you are welcome to do so. And we're going to take our drishti, our gaze, and bring it inward and upward at that juncture between our pineal gland and pituitary gland, where the Ajna chakra, third eye, lives. Trace the third eye geometries in your mind's eye, a circle around the pineal pituitary junction, a line connecting the two. and a point at the bottom where they connect into your brain stem, the medulla oblongata, and create a little triangle in your inner space. And then imagine you're peeling open petals over towards the left eye and the right eye. So you can look inside yourself and see these sacred geometries. And the mantra is Om. So let's take an inner silent Om together. And then we'll melt into the silence beyond the sounds. Back after the silence for our galactivation. So just relax. Relaxing, receiving all the energies, the powerful forces of the Kundalini Shaktis flowing from sources, straight from energy, down through the dimensions. The ninth is channeling into the 8th chakra, the infinity loop, into your 7th chakra. Your mind opens up into the 6th chakra, as large as infinite space, into your throat chakra, putting words into this state, down into your heart chakra, as love washes you, bathing in a presence of this spiritual cosmic soup, down into your plexus. You digest this light in the fire, like Abraxas, the dragon blazing bright, and into Svadhisthana, your waters, your emotions aflow, and into your body, Muladhara, to the base of you, this glow, like an ember, this force, this love, this bliss, as your spirit starts to soar, as your souls light up with this beautiful lotus rosy glow is coming from this land. The ninth chakra beneath you spirals and spins or converges, my friend. And all of life, the manifest world, the Shiva to your Shakti swirl, is coming to you, magnetically drawn as this power flows through this spiritual swan, rising up from your souls and shooting out of your life. With every exhale, this lamp grows more bright. This serpent, this being from your ancientest mind, with the core of your believing, is manifesting, femifesting from inside, bringing that balance, the keys, the harmony, the upward and outward energy, the love, the bliss, the harmony. It's awakening and exists inside of your body. Left side, the right side, the center in unity, forming this triangulation, this sacred Holy Trinity, this Om vibration and connection with your inner divinity, this awakening I am presence, finding that divine I, the Shiva Shakti. Hari Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Om Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om. Om Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om, Shakti Om. Your whole body is bathed in a golden glow. Your aura around you crystallizes and grows like you're inside a dragon's egg, like Fabergé, star-studded, diamond-encrusted, sparkling, twinkling, and shining. From the core of your being to the ends of all life, all that you are being and receiving is just right. All that you are believing as you trust in the flow, you are held and contained by divine love that within your heart glows. This divine love radiates like a beacon, a homing signal to life, out your crown chakra like an ultraviolet light, up like an X-ray, passing through all of this world, and now in a gamma ray to the mind of Creator, the black hole center of this whole space swirl. We enter into the oneness and now simply be in this divine presence as we rest and receive, attuned to this essence. Our spirit is now free with this inner luminescence as we glow inwardly. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. And in this place, with our heart in balance, above place, below place, crystal balance, anchored like stalactites and stalagmites, connected at the heart, blasting love from the insides. Where Shiva meets Shakti, where Yin meets Yang, where spirit meets a body, here we are as this thing, as this being manifested as Lord Hanuman himself. Divine loving heart, the Bhakti manifests as well, a place to be of loving service and devotion to all life, to hold the key inwardly that pure love lives inside. This unconditional force where pineal and pituitary merge, a light bulb now to explore as we receive the Amrit, the divine nectar, pouring down our spine, illuminating us inside. As we inwardly alchemize, we are now human divine. As we rest and simply receive and embrace this alchemy, this tetrahedral form occurs, and the cosmic chakras stir, and our aura starts to spin, and we awaken that electricity and magnetism. Where polarities unify, we find the force of the goddess M.I. The I Am presence now returns as our spiritual fires they burn, and the Shakti restored from the urn as the spirit rises and our divine is here. Restored, returned, rebuilt, reburned, married and ferried and carried and we are fairies. So let's breathe in this joy and this bliss as we wiggle our fingers and toes. Happiness as the divine is returned into our bodies. We did it. We saved the world. Oh. Let's stretch our arms up overhead. Coming back to life, my super friends. And then bringing our knees into our chest and embracing ourselves as a newborn fetus as we ever so slowly roll onto our side. And whenever we're ready, taking our time, coming back up to seated, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Sitting as the Buddha, as the Baba, as the Mata, sitting as an archetype. Om Namah Shivaya. As divine channels, as living avatars of our highest selves, universal mind. Paramashivoham. Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. In the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Divine bliss is a Shakti, a spiritual gift, awakening in our body, where the non-physical exists, the force that animates the body, that animates all of life, that spins all the planets. That's the space we're held inside. This motherly force, this essence, all of us now unifies, bringing harmony to our life's presence and carrying us to the heights. Let's summon forth all this essence and call to it, cling to it with all of our might as the Divine Mother of all that is benevolent, sweet, beautiful, innocent, and kind. Let's magnetize ourselves to this and attract it into our lives and surround ourselves with this presence inside the womb of the Divine Mother one more time, where we began this physical journey, this hero's journey archetype. And we return now to the beloved, the embrace, Sita Ram, in our hearts, inside of this moment, right here, right now. I am I. Om Namah Shivaya. Divine in me, divine in thee, are one great light of eternal energy. Bringing hands to our hearts, Anjali Mudra with me, bowing to this place and honoring this divinity. Magical words, please see and say it now with me. Namaste. And super friends, Galactivate! Choo 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 choo! All the forces of outside are balanced with the forces that reside deep within us. Bliss, peace, and the Most High. Thank you, super friends, for being on this journey with I. May peace be with us all this day as we harvest this Maha Kumbh Mela and this Maha Shiva Ratri too. What a powerful time, super friends, for I and you. And if you would like to join us on any journeys, send us a message. Galactivators, everybody. Please go to our website, galactivators.com. You can get Galactivated clothing we have. It's super fun. And Galactivated singing bowls that we import from Nepal. Peace, love, blessings, and harmony, y'all. We'll see you on our live stream tonight, 8 p.m. in the evening time. Thank you for your likes, super friends, the follows, the shares. Thank you to our subscribers everywhere. Thank you for your comments in the chat. Thank you to all my super friend Cosmic Cats. Well, I love you. We heart you. Have the best day ever. Stay galactivated. Stay lit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.